Hi guys, I thought I would do something different today and actually show my face in a video. So today I'm playing Dragon Quest Heroes 2 on my PS Vita. I'm playing it right now as I'm talking. This is a really good game, really fun game, and I thought I would just do a little showcase video and talk a little bit about this game just because I enjoy it so much and really think it's just an awesome game. So what is this game? So this is an RPG slash Musou game. It is kind of a Dynasty Warriors kind of game, but really it's sort of in a very much JRPG shell. You know, you've got the whole leveling up system. You gain experience. You can buy new weapons. You've got a whole party of characters with you. There's a lot going on here. So it's a lot kind of more to do than just what I find the Dynasty Warrior games, where it is more just kind of hack and slash. You know, for me, I've only played, I think, one of the Dynasty Warrior games on the Vita. I've played both Fate Extella games. For me, this is way better than those games, way better. It's just awesome, and it's a real shame because it only came out in Japan. I don't know why they didn't release it in the West. It came out in the West on the PS4, so clearly there is a translation, and the fact that someone has actually gone and translated it shows that it is possible. But I don't know why, but it didn't actually come out in the West, which is a real shame. This and I talked recently about Chaos Rings 3 as well, which was on the Vita, and that didn't come to the West either, which again, just can't really stop moaning about these things, but I will try for the rest of this video. But yeah, it's a really, really fun game. So, you have a team of fighters, like I mentioned. You can switch between the different characters as well. So just by pressing the shoulder button, you can kind of switch over between the characters. There's multiple characters right now. I've got 4 different people in my party, but actually you can swap them around and have different characters as well that you can recruit. You can actually play this game online as well. You can go co-op with a friend, but I've never tried it, but it does, from my understanding, is the servers are still on. You can actually do that, which is very cool. So one of the things I love most about this game is the controls. I've talked quite often about how much I love Ease 8, probably too much I go on about it. But the controls kind of feel very sort of similar and just fluid and just fun and easy to play. You've got the weak attack, you've got strong attack. If you hold down the right shoulder button and press one of the face buttons, you can do a magic spell, which I'm just doing on the screen now. And then if you click both shoulder buttons, you can also do a kind of a super move. Now, I've kind of changed the controls from the regular ones. So if you're playing the regular controls, actually use the touchscreen a bit more, which is fine as well, actually. The touchscreen controls did work pretty well, but I did prefer just kind of like mapping some of the other buttons to the face buttons. For example, dodge. On the standard controls, it's by pressing the right touchscreen, but I prefer to have it actually on the circle button. So the game is kind of split, really. You have open world areas, which aren't massively open, but kind of these sandbox areas where you can go and just fight lots and lots of enemies. And then you've also got missions like this, where you can where you have a set objective. Now I realize I'm kind of actually messing up my objective because the king, who I'm supposed to be protecting, looks like he's about to die. So I need to go and run to him quickly before he gets overwhelmed. And I think I might actually fail this level. Yep, it looks like I'm going to fail this level. Okay, so that was silly. So we'll start that mission again. So some of the things I really like about this game, like I said, really good controls. Graphics are really good as well. I think it's actually got brilliant graphics for the Vita. You can obviously see it on the screen. It looks better on the Vita screen than it does on the recording that you're seeing here, partly because the Vita screen is 540, so this is outputting at 720, I think, the video. So it upscales the video, so it's not quite as good as it would be on the actual Vita screen. So yeah, it does look really good on the Vita. Music's really good as well. There's a little funny kind of quirk it has when it comes to the music, where when you're in the open world area, you've got this kind of nice sort of calm exploring music going on while you're kind of exploring around. But then when you encounter an enemy, it suddenly changes very suddenly to the kind of battle music. But the way it's done is a little bit weird. If I finish this level and can get to an open world, then I can just show you what I mean. It is a pretty difficult game, so I do recommend grinding. It helps a lot because some of the bosses are pretty difficult. This level, admittedly, I just lost. That was my fault completely because I wasn't paying attention to where the king was. And in fact, where is the king? Okay, there he is. So I'll make sure I go protect him. So those enemies, kind of with the blue clouds over their heads, those guys are they generate more enemies. So it's kind of important to kill them quickly, which is probably why I lost the king last time, because I wasn't really paying attention to protecting him. Entirely my fault. It's actually I bought this game on PlayAsia originally, and I bought it a while ago, and I was playing it in Japanese and really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. But when the English translation patch was available, then I stopped playing and kind of downloaded that. I started playing it, but then actually there was a bit of a problem with it. My save got corrupted and it crashed, so I ended up losing a lot of my progress. I think I lost a couple of hours worth of progress, annoyingly. And so obviously I'm restarting it now, and my intention is to actually play it properly now, so that now that I can understand it. So I'm actually trying to protect the king now, so like I said, I'm playing the translated version of this, and there are some errors with the translation. I can't complain too much because it is obviously someone's done this themselves. This is kind of fan translation, so they've done it. It's great that they've got it, but there are some errors with it. There's some kind of missing words here and there, so it's not perfect, but it's fine. Another cool kind of thing you can do in this game is you can actually summon enemies to help you. So if you see at the bottom left-hand corner, you've got those kind of enemies kind of in squares, enemy images in squares. So these are the tokens you're picking up, these kind of little different circle tokens on the battlefield. As you pick them up, you actually can call enemies to help fight. So right now I'm going to call some enemies around. But it's kind of cool that you can actually just fight alongside some of the enemies as well. It's actually available in Japan on Switch as well. I'm sure it probably plays really well on Switch, but again, no Western release, no English translation, which is really silly. I don't know why that's Square Enix has done that. When you think about games like Fate Extella, Link and Umbral Star, and the Dynasty Warrior games, I'm sure this would sell better. I just can't imagine it wouldn't. So I just don't get why Square Enix wouldn't have released it in the West. So like I said, so when you're in the open world, you can just kind of go to different, fight different enemies. You kind of need to travel through the open world to get to essentially where the next mission is. And there's also a hub area, like kind of a city area, and from there you need to go and find your next, the next objective. And as you play the game, you unlock new areas. So it's important to kill these enemies, the kind of with the purple things above them that bring in more enemies. I think they're the real problems in the level. So once I kill them, it means I can protect the king a lot easier. For me, the best part is really the action. Even when I was playing it in Japanese, obviously I didn't understand anything, but I still just enjoyed playing it and just enjoyed, playing through the game and playing the battles and everything. It's just a really easy game, really fun to play. I think I've nearly killed most of these archers now. So I've got the archers now. I think it said need to move into the castle. Okay. So you can see on the screen on the left where the translation is not perfect, where some of the words are getting cut off. I mean, it's hard to complain. You know, someone obviously did this from, very talented people did the whole translation. So it's hard, you shouldn't complain, but there are moments when you can't really figure out what it's trying to say and what's going on. So it looks like the king is okay now. So now I gotta go and figure out the objective. Oops. Okay, wasn't expecting that. So I just used some of my monster summon powers just now, which is what's kind of all going on. And you can actually turn into a monster as well. So certain monsters you can turn into them, which is pretty cool. So how do I want to just, there we go, I want to remove that. Oh, there's another one of those teleporty enemy guys. Better go and destroy him before he kills the king again. I think this is the boss now. And I've got very little health, which is not great. Let's swap characters. It is pretty cool that you can change into different monsters as well. Ooh, that was painful. Oh no, I'm about to die. There we go. So guys, this was a pretty kind of long video, just showing you kind of what Dragon Quest Heroes 2 is like, and my thoughts about it. You know, I think it's a really great game. There's, you know, so much going for it. Really fun game to play, great graphics, good music, but, you know, most of all, you know, excellent gameplay. If you can play it on a hacked Vita, that is obviously the best way to play. But even if you can't, it's actually very easy to figure out the controls, even if you're playing it in Japanese. But let me know in the comments, guys, have you played Dragon Quest Heroes 2? Let me know what did you think of it. And as always, thank you for watching. Oh, and hey, just let me know if you like these kinds of videos where I'm actually kind of showing my face. Did my face match my voice that you imagined it? Thanks for watching, guys. And I'm sure I'll have another video up soon.